All right, what's up, guys? This is gonna be the first plate I'm gonna shoot. It's gonna be the American Blast Systems Level 4. Now I know they have some NIJ certified plates. I don't recall if this one is, but it's rated for the green tips, 30-06, all of the higher threat levels. This is about 4.5 pounds. So this is gonna be shot about 15 to 25 yards with a few green tips. And then we're gonna examine if this plate works, the back face deformation, and then my thoughts on the plate. All right, so here's the 5.56 green tip M855. It's a 62 grain, rated 3060 FPS. And then, as you can see, green tips in here. All right, let's go check it out. All right, we got 3 impacts here, here, and here. As you can see, it's definitely mangled the front of it. This is the back plate. We have no penetration. No penetration on the plate. Very slight back face deformation, if you can see that. A little bit here. And these 2 shots were pretty close together. And a little bit here. Top, there's hardly any back face deformation on that top. So it held up against 3 shots with the green tip. Good plate. $175 on American Blast System. So this definitely worked, and that was about 25 yards. So good plate, worked. That's it for this guy. We're gonna shoot a Officer Survival Solutions plate next. So thank you for watching, appreciate it. All right, and then this is going to be the Officer Survival Solutions plate. It's a 10x12. This one is, as opposed to the American Blast Systems, the Officer Survival Solutions is 1 inch thick. So it's about, what, 0.15 inches thicker. It's a little bit obviously thicker, and it's slightly heavier. I think this one weighs closer to 5.5 to 6 pounds. And this one goes for, I want to say it was in the ballpark of about $200. So a little heavier. Again, level 4. I do not remember if this is NIJ certified, but it was tested by NIJ standards. So we're going to give this one a shoot again. A few rounds of 5.56 green tip M855 at about 25 yards. So we'll see what how this plate holds up. All right, guys, some green tips in here. M855, 5.56. Let's give it a go. Check it out. You can see 3 impacts here. Let's see how it held up. All right, guys, this is Officer Survival Solutions plate. 0 back face deformation to the naked eye. You can feel slightly, but it's so minimal, I don't even know if you would feel that if you were wearing this, aside from the impact from the force. But as far as the damage to like your sternum, you know, your abdominal region, there's almost virtually no back face deformation. And that's 3 shots with the green tip 5.56. So this plate is good. I don't have 30-06 for you guys today, but a 5.56 green tip cannot get through this. Just a very slight deformation here. Whereas this one, and this one's a heavier, thicker plate, virtually no deformation in the back. So outstanding, both outstanding plates. I know there's another company, AceLink Armor. I believe he has videos already of his that I have on the playlist on my channel. His are about same weight as this American Blast Systems. It's about 4.5 pounds, but that one is a level 3 plus. However, it did hold up to the green tip 5.56. And I think that plate is a little more expensive. And that one is, again, a 0.85 inches thick and 10x12. Similar weight, about 4.5 pounds, same as the American Blast systems. But all in all, good plates. For longevity, I think the lighter plate is always going to be your best bet. If there was more significant back face deformation on this, I'd say probably go with the OSS. But given, you know, the small amount of BFD here, I think I would prefer the American Blast Systems plate just for the weight. So good plates overall. So this is now 7 shots, no penetration, limited back face deformation. That's left. This one's gonna be right. This one's gonna be top right. This is the OSS plate, the Optimal Survival Solution. So it's an inch thick. It's a little bit heavier, about 5.5 to 6, between 5.5 and 6 pounds. I think it's 5.6 pounds. It has held up against 7 rounds of green tip, 5.56. Limited back face deformation. And how many did you shoot? 3. So, one on the left side, so this is now 10 shots. Right. It held up against 7, and this is 10. I would take it off completely. You want to rip it off? Yeah. Here, pull it. Just try to just wiggle it a little bit. There you go. All right, so this is 10 shots. Flip it. It rode out the left side. How many went through? So 1? Yeah, 1 did go through. 1 went through at 10 shots. But the other 9 though, look at this, very limited deformation on that plate. After 10 shots, only 1 went through. And where is that 1 shot that went through? Right in here. That's probably the right side shot I put in it. That's a really good plate.